It's been interesting how I've been channeling these messages. Don't mind me because I've been cleaning and working on the house and stuff and cleaning up, starting the spring cleaning situation already, just getting in there. And it's so crazy how I'm just channeling these messages and been picking up these messages. And I come outside and this tree has fallen here. And it's funny because I was like, let me go. It's beautiful out. First of all, it's freaking amazing out today. It's so perfect. And if you tuned into this live, then your spirit guides want to give you something, babe. They want to give you a gift. They want to commend you for the work you've been doing. They were like, yo, listen, tell them, like, we need this message to get out, because a lot of people have this like negative concept of like what's happening in the world and everybody's going through this and that. Yeah, we all went through something, but this is the time. It's the error. What people are not understanding is like, they're all like, Jesus is coming back. What you don't understand is that right now, for the next 27 years, the way the astrological chart is written, we have something with, at the time where the Industrial Revolution happened and everything started expanding and exploring. This is your guides telling you that at this moment, you need to know how good of a job you've been doing. This is for you. Like, you need to understand something. You got to stop denying the fact that you deserve gifts, because your guides are like, listen to me. You have been working so hard on something and you just don't see it yet. You don't see it yet because, when we're working on something, and what we don't understand is while we're working on it, it feels so dreadful. You're going through this shit. You don't understand what's going on, but really you're shedding a lot of bullshit out of your life because you're preparing yourself. And the number 22 is right there. You are preparing yourself for the abundance. That's crazy. I just saw love_abundance right there. And the fucking funny thing was I was about to say love and abundance. And then I saw that she had that right there. This is what I'm saying to you. Listen, there's a message here for you. And whoever tuned in, whoever you are, I'm here, child. You don't even know. You have been through a lot. A lot of us have, but like, it's a good thing, because I'm just going to say, if this is resonating for the past 2 years, if you've been going through something, and I'm hearing specifically 2 years, it's been 2 years of, how can I say, ups and downs, and things are going good and then they weren't, and then you're like trying to figure, it's like, this is the message I'm picking up. If for the past 2 years you've been confused, sort of like which way your direction is going, like, you want to go a specific direction, I'm hearing you will open up that business. That is your place. I see somebody walking into a space, and let me tell you something, the space is not even extravagant. I'm seeing you walk into a space and it's not even extravagant like that, but whatever you're thinking about doing, I'm hearing do it, patent it, create it, do it, okay? I see somebody opening up a business, and I see it's going to be I just see an empty space right now. The way I'm looking at it is like you're walking into this empty space, and all of a sudden, I'm hearing, you know what? I don't even need expensive stuff. I could just go to like the 99-cent store. I could get stuff and make it look pretty. You can make it look extravagant with cheap stuff, right? But make it look expensive because you have an eye for the creative arts, okay? Some of you have an eye for either for designing or something in the home. You are really good at it. And I also see somebody getting into real estate. You might be buying a house and then reselling it or fixing it up with someone. I'm hearing that as well. So I'm hearing something about an art project. I'm hearing less than, I just heard this, less than September. So whatever it is that's coming, less than September, it will be coming up, like, meaning before September. And I see the number 33 right there. Some of you guys are going to be finally doing that spiritual work. You've been saying to yourself, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get into that spiritual work. This is why I like being outside in nature, because when I start channeling, I swear to God, all the trees and everybody just gives me messages. I am hearing contemplate for a little bit. Don't rush something. And I'm hearing whatever you wanted to do right now for money. I heard Instacart or DoorDash. If some of you want to do that, just go ahead and do it. Do it. Like, well, don't kill yourself doing it. I'm hearing, like, because you will sit in that car 24 hours a day to the point where I'm hearing your knees are numb. So there's something here with you creating the abundance for yourself, and you're like determined to get through these, I'm hearing procedures or whatever it is that you're going through, right? Whatever it is. And when we say procedures, it doesn't have to be doctors. It's something it's a procedure. You're going through something and you're experiencing a shift in dynamics. Okay. I'm hearing if your mother is sick, she's going to be feeling better. Because either there's something about a mom and you wanting to give her the gift of life before she starts getting sick and old. It's like you want, that energy of like, I want to buy my mom a house when I get rich type of feeling. That's what I'm getting here. So some of you are going to be doing that. So I know this sounds like a long time, but in 2 years, I'm hearing all of the stuff that you wanted. You're already going to have some of it. And I just see somebody moving into a new home in 6 months, before 6 months is up. He keep hearing June, July, August, September. I am hearing those dates, and I was channeling last night. If you watch the readings from last night with all the signs, you will see that June, July, and August kept coming up over and over again. And there's going to be a shift. And I see you, and I'm telling you, I keep getting this clear vision of somebody in their home, in their kitchen that they've been wanting. I feel like you've been planning this for a long time. Those people who are still tuned in, this message is for you. Those who tuned out is because they're like, nah, she's not talking to me. That's impossible. They haven't been doing the shadow work. So they're, of course, not going to believe that these gifts of abundance are coming in and manifesting. I'm telling you right now, listen to me. Your guys want you to know you are much more powerful manifester than you think you are. You have the gift of manifesting. You're so fucking good at it. That's why it's very important, I'm hearing, to watch your thoughts, because you have a power in manifesting. It's actually fucking dynamic, you know? You have... I'm hearing some of you have the ability to communicate with animals. Okay, who are you? I just heard. Ask her when she talks to the cat. She feels like the cat understands her. Or, you know, I'm seeing a cat, but it could just be animals. Like when you get around them, they automatically are drawn to you. And babies, I'm hearing, like, you know, babies and animals. And if that happens, then you are very, very connected to spirit, because babies and animals, they could pick up spirit easier than any of us ever can. They're like in that zone of like in between worlds, half in, half out. That's why cats are revered as very spiritual protectors. They help people get rid of negative energy. They say, like even the Muslims believe that if you have a cat in your home, it removes all the negative entities and energies from there. And they say if you see a stray cat, to feed it, because that could be like a jinn, like they say, but it's like carrying that. And not all jinns are bad. Some of them actually read Bibles with you and Qurans and stuff, and they work with you and they give you information, like, you know, the way Solomon, I'm hearing, went and got like the chair from the Queen of Sheba and brought it back through the dimensions, because he worked with, you know, they say demonic entities, but they also say that he worked with frequencies that were able to pass through time travel and dimensions. And that's what this is a weird message, and it's going to be weird, and I don't care, and I'm going to tune in. This is what I'm picking up. I just see King Solomon. I see Queen of Sheba. I'm hearing hermetics. Some of you have like hermetic bloodline. You're very capable of tapping into philosophical ideals, and you're able to take the constructs from other dimensions. When you're falling asleep, you're picking up messages, and your ability to do that is far beyond your very can I say something? Do you guys understand what this is saying when I say this? Like I said, this is not going to hit everybody, because everybody's not in this place of like where they're like very in tune with spirit in a totally different timeline, right? Do you feel like you can, do you feel like sometimes when you dream and you wake up, like you carry forth some information and that day something will happen, you're like, what the fuck? I had this dream last week. And it's like you're almost able to pick up the dream manifestation and kind of like bring it back to you into this reality. You are very good at that. Some of you wake up from dreams very tired and overdrawn. You feel like you need to eat something or drink something. I don't know if anybody ever gets up in the middle of the night and shoves food down their throat like I do sometimes. And it's like the worst habit ever. So I try not to keep like donuts around, because if not, I'm shoving like a donut down my throat and going right back to sleep, because it's almost like So I'm going to say this to you. You're clearing some past life. This is definitely some past life lover shit, because Spirit's bringing me back to my dream, where I had this dream. This guy I was in love with, he was like fucking every girl in the world. And he cheated on me a lot. And this is where the pain from we're clearing. Okay. I know. Okay. So we're clearing these ex-lovers. Okay. Some of you guys are clearing some serious karma here. Like when I say clearing some serious karma, as I'm walking, I'm saying with every step, every negative energy, entity, any attachment that's not serving my highest good is leaving me. And I'm like clearing my aura. And I'm letting it all go, because this is where Spirit's preparing you for the next step, the next level of love and communication that you will have with this person. Because I see somebody standing in their kitchen. This is a very like specific message. I see you standing in your kitchen. This could have been today, or it could have been this week. And you were saying something like, I'm single, but like I don't know if I could be in a relationship because it requires so much attention, and you know, I kind of don't feel like having sex with nobody, and my body is not right, and blah blah blah, and whatever you were saying. I feel like Spirit's trying trying to tell you, like, this is your, if you're dreaming about weird things, like, yeah, oh, ex-lovers sounds, yeah. If you're dreaming about weird things, like you're dreaming about like exes, or you're dreaming about some drama and shit in the spirit, well, my God, this mark, it just will not, I'm gonna have to do something. I'm gonna figure out how to fucking get rid of this mark. It's just, it keeps like popping into, anyway, so that's what I'm saying. You see, the mark won't go away and you're trying to get rid of the mark. That was a message in itself right there. It's like, you know, every time I get rid of it, it gets darker and I'm trying to like lighten it, but it doesn't work. I'm trying lemon everything. This is where spirit got you clearing something up, clearing it and clearing it and clearing it well, clearing it and clearing it and clearing it well. This is a very detailed message and it's coming through, and I'm actually seeing visions as I'm walking. I'm seeing people. Okay, so I see. Okay, let's slow down. Whew, a lot of messages coming through. I told you before I even got on this live, all of a sudden I just got bombarded with messages. They were just coming in like crazy. I'm hearing, watch the things that I'm saying these next few days or this past week, because a lot of it is guiding you. I'm hearing your spirit guides are on. They are on, okay, on a level 100. They are doing it right now. You know, if you thought you weren't communicating with your spirit guides, you're wrong. At this moment, your guidance and your spirit guides and you are connecting at a level you can't even fathom at this moment. Again, spirit bringing me back to a dream where I was talking to someone and I was like, don't fuck with my spirit guides. They will cut your fucking hands off. I was saying something like that in the dream. And spirit's trying to say, I don't think, oh, I'm getting hit in the head here really hard. Listen, you're getting downloads. You're going to be receiving information from the spirit realms. I'm seeing number 33. You are being brought to your, I'm hearing being brought to your position. This is a message for you that you are being brought to your position. Your higher self is communicating with you more than ever. Pay attention. You have been very, I'm hearing the flow. They've been looking at the signs. Everything's just been sign. And I'm hearing the more you keep paying attention to it, the more we're going to keep sending to you. These signs keep coming in and you keep, pew, 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 pew. You're like a laser gun and you're catching all the signs in there. Everything's coming to you, and a black raven just passed over there. And I'm telling you, you have a lot of signs, a lot of messages coming in. And Spirit wants you to understand something. You are going to get very busy. I keep hearing this. You're going to get very fucking busy. And I'm hearing, you know, right now you feel like you're not doing anything. You're thinking to yourself, oh my God, I'm not doing nothing. I'm being lazy. I'm not, manifesting the things that I want. But you're wrong, because in the energetic state, it's already manifested. And what you need to understand is that all of this shit you're throwing away, all of this stuff you're getting rid of, and I shit you not, all this shit you're getting rid of. And by the way, all this shit you're getting rid of, you don't even know. In the energy space, I'm just going to say, listen to me. Listen to the words that are coming in my mouth. I had this dream that I was on another planet and I was wearing this beautiful ass dress and I was talking to a guy and I was looking out the window and everybody was dressed so beautifully. They were walking down the street holding hands like this. They were all lovers and shit. And I saw myself as another being, and I was tall and I had like this big, beautiful, round head, like a head, like an alien head, but like a woman. It was a girl. It was a woman. But I was with a man and we were talking about, where are you going? And he said, I'm going to Chicago or something. And he was like, what about you? I was like, New York. And he was like, no, Chicago. I was like, no, New York. No, Chicago. Like we were joking around about where we're going to manifest our bodies into. Like, where's our avatar like as if we were on other beings in another time, another space, and we were planning where we're going to go when we come to Earth. And I shit you not, this is what Spirit's saying to me. Pay attention, because you don't even know right now that this message is coming through so strongly. I'm so passionate about it. I just want to punch everybody in the face with this message. This is like, and I mean that in such a good way. Listen, this is like this. You need to understand the reason why sometimes you're not happy with what you're having here, this experience, is because I know I saw Avatar. I didn't really like the second one too much, but I saw the first one. This is why sometimes you're massively unhappy here, because you don't understand that you're right now, as I'm talking to you here, you're living on another planet and everything's so perfect. I mean, when I looked out the window in that planet and I was this other being, everything was so dynamic. Like everybody was dressed nice. We were all holding hands. It was so lovely and peaceful. And we were all in these gorgeous gowns, like runway model shit. Like we were tall. All of us were thin, tall. We all had perfect bodies. Nobody was fat, out of shape, none of that. So of course you struggle with your weight and all that stuff, because where you were from originally, your source, well, you've been through a lot of places is what I'm hearing. You're not originally from one place, because you have Well, you've been a lot of different things and a lot of different planets. Again, I'm seeing beings, different types of beings, Pleiadian, Anunnakis. I'm seeing all of them. It's like you manifested yourself through everything. You wanted to experience every timeline, every dimension, and you have. And I'm going to tell you right now, you need to understand the reason why you struggle with like weight and how you look and all that and how you live, right? For how you, because even though you love, you're grateful for everything you have, you're like, I'm grateful. I got this yard, I got this house, I got everything I need. But you see yourself living a specific way. And I see some of you, again, with the plants all over. And you're like, I see like a friggin' chicken running around, a cat, a dog. You got a couple of animals. It's like almost like a farm, but like a house farm or whatever you want to call it. Animals that could be outside and you could be inside if you want. I'm seeing a little piglet running around. I see peppers. I see tomatoes, onions being grown. I see carrots. And I see you like looking at your stuff and you're just like, this is where I'm at. This is where I belong. Like, even though you're supremely grateful for everything that you have, which you are, very grateful for everything that you have. You are. And we remain grateful. I'm hearing Spirit say, I see you being grateful. I see you being there. But it's like almost like, yeah, It's, another thing is you need to understand right now that we are in the process of the light body activation. So a lot of people are going to be wanting to eat less. You're going to want to feel lighter on your feet. You're going to want to get more active. You are going to get more active. These next 3 months, I'm just going to tell you, I see a shift in transformation. I know myself, I've been kind of like eating a little bit less and doing my black seed oil and my mullein leaf, and it's been helping me so much. And I tell you, I feel greater than I have before. I feel like I'm past like all the bullshit, like wanting to go out and like hang out and, have drinks or any of that. Anyway, I've been past that, but like sometimes I think about it, like I want to go out, I want to have a good drink, like have a dance with somebody. No, I'm past all that. I'm kind of like in this mode, like I'm manifesting this next reality, and that's to be in a place where I'm at home, and when people come over, they feel like they don't even want to leave your house, that type of shit, And I do see you being like the matriarch or the patriarchs of your family, and it's like almost like all of your family is going to want to be at your house. So the kids are going to love being there. I'm seeing a basement with toys and games and stuff like that, and I see a backyard that has, I gotta say, I'm seeing a lake, like a nice lake with like, those small boats, and you're just, you got everything there, like in the movies where it's like always the lake, and then it has that thing where kids can run onto it and jump into the water. That's the kind of place I'm seeing you live at. But this lake is beautiful. It's clean. It's clear. You're in there. Not afraid there's going to be Loch Ness monsters under there, because I see some of us are fearful of water, and that's because you have died in water in a lifetime. You actually went through a very I'm hearing tsunami, a storm, and if you have those dreams, you're seeing your past lives, and the wind just started blowing right there. You have had these I'm seeing you just sometimes being terrified of the water, because I'm seeing water sucking you in, and like you died in water, just put it that way. So, I gotta say, those movies where witches, like they put in those caskets and then they throw them in the water, and they're like, if they drown, they're a witch, and if they don't drown, they're not a witch. Like, fucking make it make sense, common sense. Like anything that's dragging someone down is gonna kill them, right? That's what I'm seeing. Like either you were punished for something, or you did some kind of like, I'm hearing voodoo, okay, black magic. That's why some of you have this like thing in this lifetime. You're not fucking with the magic shit, because you see yourself, you saw yourself doing some, either you did some magic or something that hurt people, and like in this lifetime, you don't want to do that anymore. So some of you run away from like your magic powers or whatever, yeah. So because you're terrified of that, like you're scared of the magic powers that you have within you. You kind of like, I'm hearing the birds like singing extra loud right now. It's like you have these magic powers within you, and you're afraid to use them because of what you experienced in a past life. And once you get past that, and I told you guys, the people who have the X in the middle of their palm right here, and the X in the middle of their palm, you could probably see mine right there. If you see it right in the middle, there's an X there, and then right next to it there's a triangle, and my triangle used to be closed. Okay, so look at your right hand. Okay, so right here in the middle you have that X. I don't know if you can see it right there. You see the little X right in the middle between those two lines? You see them, right? And then right above there, right about here, under my ring finger right here, there's like a triangle, and it used to be closed, and now it's opened up because I'm not fearful of my psychic powers and awareness anymore. This triangle used to be closed, and it's not anymore. So if you have a few X's like I do in your palm, I have a bunch of them, is that, thank you, Spirit, they just lowered the sun so you could see better. You see, you see that X right there, you see it perfectly clear. And if you have that, and then right here, like I said, under your ring finger, right over here, right under your finger, there's like a Yeah, there's like a triangle. If that triangle's closed, it means that you're afraid to use your psychic abilities because of the things you experienced in a past life. And so you have to get over that fear and use your abilities to, help yourself in the collective, because I'm hearing warriors and messengers of the light. Okay, so you have had to experience, you did it yourself. You wanted to experience these darker, I'm hearing tragedies for some of you. I'm just going to say that this is a message, and, I'm getting hit in the head here. Some of you were you definitely got killed in a past life, and you have some fear about, I don't know if somebody's afraid of driving here, but there is I see that this happened in a past life. Oh, guys, something with your head, like somebody either got shot in the head or something like that, or there's something coming through with somebody who got shot in the head here or hit in the head. There's some kind of death that is related to that. This could be past life, or it could be a spirit that's coming through that saying, hey, that's me, I got hit in the head. I am seeing like a soldier here for some reason. I'm seeing they're wearing all green. I'm hearing green beret. Oh, we are outside, and I remember one time looking outside the window, and I was going through my spiritual awakening. I saw a bunch of soldiers sitting over here on their shoulders holding a gun, and I was like, you guys, the war is over. And they looked at me like, what the fuck? She sees us? I'm like, yes, you don't belong here. This is Earth. Go somewhere. Go home. Go to the light. Call on an angel. Say I'm ready to ascend and move out of here. And they all looked at me like, I shit you not. That time I was going through a spiritual awakening, I looked up at the clouds, and the clouds looked like they were yelling at each other. It looked like dark clouds and light clouds. And I remember screaming, stop fighting. And they all looked at me like this. What? You know what I'm saying? They looked at me like, what the fuck, this bitch knows? And I was like, yeah, I do know. I know that things, oh my God, look at that cloud. It looks like a big ass bird. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see that? Do you see that? Look at that. It's like a big freaking bird, dude. Look at that. See that? It looks like a face right there. Those are faces. You see those two faces? Now I know you see that. I know you see that face and that face. Look. Just look at them. You see them? You see those eyes and stuff looking up? You see those little faces? Come on. I know you see it because I see it very, very well. Yes. So it looks like an eagle. Yes, like a big ass eagle. It's so crazy. And look at the claw. You can even see the claw right there. Look at that. Boom. It's perfect. It's so crazy. Yes, I'm telling you, that's so nuts that I looked up and it looked like a big ass fucking angel with the shadow in front and the light behind it. And it's I can't even describe to you in person how it looks, but look at the light. You see the light like that? You see how beautiful that is? It's it's magical. The sun is right behind it. I'm telling you, that's a sign, a message right there. That is a message in itself right there. I shit you not. This shit is crazy. This is how I feel like. I feel like this is where it's coming to. You're getting to that point where you're starting to see the magic on Earth, in life. And for a while, I'm hearing you were not seeing it. Your eyes were closed off to the light. You closed off to the beauty that this earth has to offer because of the things you've experienced, the trauma and the things. And I'm telling you, wherever you got placed onto this earth, whatever family, whatever situation, believe me when I tell you, it's exactly what you needed in order for your body, your soul, your spirit to ascend. So wherever you're at, be grateful for your home, even if it's the most tragic, so-called situation that you're like, you don't understand, my mom this, my dad that. I do understand. Ow, the truth. I do understand. That shit hurts. It hurts. Okay? It hurts like it just fucking hurt for me to step on those metal things right there. But it was supposed to. It's supposed to. You should be grateful for it. And just I'm telling you, start saying, thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, my higher self. I appreciate it. Thank you, universe, for bringing me to this situation and for allowing me to manifest into this so that I can ascend, so I could free myself of the karmic, repetitive reincarnation, stubbornness that I kept doing and going into the false light of hope. And now I'm going to start to understand that this world is full of magic. I am a magical being. I am powerful. And I came here to ascend. And when I someday transition, which will be a long time from now, I'm seeing some of you live upwards of the age of 99, 100. Some of you maybe even you might even break a record for how long you live, because you're going to be healthy and happy because you understand the laws and the concept of earth, and you have a lot of work to do here, and you're not going to be able to leave. Yeah, because your guides want you to do so much beautiful work right here. You want to do it. And right now I see guides holding your hand and they're really by your side, and you have this gift coming in. And I'm telling you, this is money too for some of you. This has to do with finances, because I'm also seeing this as not just money flow. It's like energy, you're getting this positive energy that's influx of abundance, because There's something you want to do. There's something you want to create, but you know that you need the finances in order to do this. But this is where your guides are trying to say to you, have the patience and the stability within you to know that it's already happened. Just we're trying to, like, you know, gather, and we want you to be prepared for everything that's coming your way. It's like letting you, all of this shit that you're letting go of. And I feel like I feel like I had a rebirth this week. I feel like something left me. I feel like something that was holding me back, and I was attached to it. It was attached to me, whether it be like negative thoughts or whatever it is. I don't have them anymore. I just got to say that it's like dissipated. And I was going through this negative state of mind thinking for the past like 6 months, like 3 months ago. And then all of a sudden I just started to say, you know what? I'm done clearing karma. I'm done learning lessons. I'm done with all that. I let this, I just got a big whiff of fucking cologne. It smelled like a vanilla. I mean, I just had a big whiff of some flowery woman's perfume. It was so powerful. Like, it hit me right in the face when I just walked right there in that spot. It's like right there in that spot. It's like a woman, that's always a visitation from angels when you get that flowery scent and it comes at you. That's an angel right there saying, right, or loved ones. A grandmother, I'm hearing, grandmother, she used to love to wear perfume. Somebody's grandmother or mother had like a table full of perfumes. You know, there's some of these people like that. They have like all these different perfumes. They're like obsessed with them. That's what I'm seeing, okay? Yes, sir. So, yeah, to the next level. And this is, I'm telling you, this is the time of transformation. You're going to be ascending at a level that you're not going to fully understand right now. I would really watch the reading for all the signs. If you want to see it, go either on YouTube or watch it here that I did last night, because they're more of like the spiritual messages and what your soul is expecting in the next 3 months, what you need to be prepared for. I'm hearing this again. You've learned a lot, especially financially. You learned many financial lessons, and it's like now the next step of whatever you're receiving, you're going to be able to like do the right steps to what you're creating and accomplishing. Because if this would have came to you, this money or this abundance, this is a very clear direct message is coming through. If this money, abundance, or whatever gift you got coming in, because sometimes it could be a money, sometimes it's spiritual gifts, and then if you get a spiritual gift, that could lead to money because you can make money off your spiritual gifts. Not that you're doing it for that, but that's, you know, it's a work, it's job, it's whatever. And whatever you have let go of, whatever you have learned, it needed to happen. Because if you would have gotten this abundance, this is why I'm hearing timing is everything. I'm hearing timely response from the angelic guides, the universal attraction that you were attracting into your life. You needed to learn all these. If you would have got this money or something would have happened, you would have done what you've done before, which is get the money, start giving it to everybody. You wouldn't have learned the lesson. If some of you had like a nice chunk of money saved and then you started to spend it, and then you're like, oh fuck, like you got down to the wire where you had $0. Spirit's like, don't worry, I know you're looking at it like, I'm so stupid. No, that is perfect, because now the next step, when you receive this abundance of money or whatever it is, money, gifts, home, whatever, Spirit's like, you're going to think of the moment when you did what you did, which was receive it and then spend it all. And that's going to make you think twice about how you handle your money. I'm hearing Abraham Hicks, but like this is why, because there's a video she does and she talks about how instead of being like, oh my God, I'm broke, I have no money, instead of doing that, it's starting to say words like, I'm happy to learn about my finances. I'm happy to work with the financial money energy. I understand that the universal portal of abundance is open to me. All I have to do is accept it and receive it, and I know that it will all come to me in the divine timing, and it will all be here, and it's already on its way to me. Open up that portal of vortex, the vortex of abundance she calls it, and really allow that space to come in, because this is what you needed to do. You needed to go through these shits, throw all this stuff out, stop giving away everything to everybody you know, because you want to be all Miss Nice Girl, nice guy, give this one that, give this one that, and then when you get left with nothing and you ask somebody for something, they look at you like you got 5 heads. Like, the fuck you mean you need money? Because they're not used to that. They see you abundant, giving, like being able to be given, and then you ask them for help, and all of a sudden it's like they don't know speak English, you know what I mean? Like, they look at you like, her? Like, but remember that time I was there for you and I helped you move and I did this and I did. They don't remember that. These people are just going to look at you like, what happened to you? Are you broke? They're not going to look at you like they look at themselves like, oh yeah, they know me. I get broke sometimes. They're not expecting that from you, because you always got everything so fucking on point. Your spirit seems like, Flo, they've always been like, you know, even if they're, you know, there's no such thing as broke, right? It's like just low on funds for the moment. funds. I'm low on funds right now, but I know that it's picking up. I know that I'm going to create ways to manifest more money, to work hard, to put in some legwork so that I can manifest and I can receive what I need to do. And I am seeing somebody really do something. He's like, you're delivering something or something. I see somebody driving back and forth, and you're getting a couple of dollars here and there, and it's making you feel good about yourself. I see a car. You're going to be buying it in a month, 1 month. Some of you, if you want a car, it's coming in a month. Well, this is for those of you who've been working on it for a while. Like, you've been fixing your credit, you've been saving money and doing all that. I hear a month. Don't worry, I'm hearing 1 month for now. It's like I just see somebody sitting in their car, the smell of fresh leather. I see the color red, very bright red, like maybe candy apple red. And I'm seeing the Mazda CX-5, and I used to want that in red. And then when I started looking for car, I was like, I don't really know if that's what I want. I kind of like the Ford truck. I don't know. But I'm seeing that in the candy apple red, like, and you're just so happy, like you're getting in it. Your kid is in the car, like you're both smiling, you're laughing, you're playing your music. You feel safe, you feel confident to drive. Your license is on point. You have no fucking, as someone like me who had I had no license. I'm driving around fucking on probation, wilding the fuck out, drugs on me, guns in the car, like stupid shit like that. And then today I'm just like, I see a cop and I'm like, hey, go ahead, pull me over. I got everything ready for you. You know what I'm saying? And like knowing nothing's going to happen to me or my child, and I'm safe. And I've never, done that with my kid in the car, and that's on God. But like, I'm just saying, it's time for you to understand you're being blessed right now. And it's like, you're being blessed because you still got some things I'm hearing that you're sort of kind of letting go. You kind of still go back and forth. You play with it, whatever that is. Maybe you drink a lot, smoked weed, or maybe even pop pills. I don't know. And this is not judgment. I'm saying your spirit guide said, we see that you've let go of a lot of things, a lot of things. Because I know before, when I got into the car accident at first, because I was not trying to take perks, I was taking Kratom a lot. Every day I was like, I need Kratom, because I was in a lot of pain. And the doctor was like, you need Percocet. I was like, no. I was like, don't you give me that bottle. My life's, overnight, I'm going to finish all of them. And he was like, yeah, you can handle it. He's telling me, I'm like, motherfucker, no, I can't. Like, do you understand? I'll take the whole bottle in one day. So I decided not to, and then I was taking Kratom every day. It got carried away. I started doing that shit every day. And then I slowed down a lot. And now, once in a while, if I'm like in a lot of pain, my back's hurting, I'll take the Kratom. But now I'm starting to get those shots, and this is a message. I'm getting those shots, like the epidural I got on my back, and on my neck I just did, and which helped me a lot. And in the middle of my back now they're going to do, because I've been in a lot of pain since the car accident with that. And I'm trying to get that. And then I want to start working out, lifting weights, not to be muscular, but to tone my body and to get my shit strong, because that's the best way to not overwork out. I don't want to, because I will turn into a beast. Like, my arms get really diesel, my legs get really diesel. I have that kind of body. I was a gymnast when I was younger, and even in my past lives. And so I know that I can't be like sitting there overworking out. It's just got to be enough to be like, to work out, to make my body strong. I do see somebody doing that too. I see you being like, either you're lifting weights or you're getting physically in shape in that way. And it's going to be, don't worry about the money too. I know you're worried. I'm hearing damn Flo, like, please tell me, is this money going to come? Because, bitch, I've been struggling. I've been trying to, I'm hearing, in like a few months from now, you're going to be going on vacation somewhere. Like, I see somebody going, either you're going to Disney or like Universal Studios, where your kid wanted to go for a while and you didn't go. And like, now all of a sudden, I just feel like somebody's going to have more than you think you do. More than you think you are. I know it seems like it's not coming. I'm hearing Spirit say maybe it seems like it's not coming, like you're not going to get this manifestation, but just be patient. It's coming. It's coming. I know sometimes I can like really drive myself crazy with patience, because I'm like, damn, man, like, when the fuck is this shit? You know what I'm saying? When is it going to come? Like, so like I can drive myself crazy like that, but I feel like Spirit's trying to tell you something. That it is coming, and it is, and I know it seems like it's not, and I know that it seems like it's taking forever. And I got this car here, and I'm gonna sell it. My car, because it's like still in really good shape. It's an old Mercedes, but it drives really well. So I'm selling it. I don't know, like for $1,500. I'm gonna sell it, and all it needs is a back tire. I changed the brakes and all that, and it's in good shape. It just needs the back right tire. So yeah, I'm gonna sell that car, because that's something that I just love it though, because it's such a classic, right? It's so classic looking. That's the Biggie car. That's the car that what's her name? Princess Diana. That's the exact car she passed away in. It's not that, but that's the kind of car she passed. That's exactly the year and everything that she was in when she passed away, and that's the car that Biggie had in his music video. I get a lot of compliments on that old Mercedes. But you know, it's time to let it go. And I wanted to keep it because I was like, when I get rich, I'm gonna make the body better. I'm gonna fix this, I'm gonna fix that. But to be honest with you, you know, you have a lot of money to do. It's gonna cost like $60,000 just to get that all done. You know what I'm saying to you? So anyway, but here's the point. Don't think in concept of time. When is it coming? I've been waiting years, and I've been waiting months for this, and it still hasn't come. And am I going to get this promotion? I'm hearing, just keep telling yourself it's coming. And let me tell you something. Another thing I'm hearing. If you're not being appreciated at your job and you feel like, or your career, actually, your job, your career, if you're not feeling appreciated, don't stay. I know you're like, but I'm hearing, first find yourself another position. And when you go to the new interview, let them know, listen, I've been working there for 6-7 years. I'm getting no appreciation. Nobody is, you know, there's no money, no promotion in a financial state, or not even as a position. They're not taking me serious in my work. You know, I deserve more than this, and this is why I'm looking for a new place that can appreciate the work that I have to offer, because I'm a very strong and capable worker, and every time I go to this job, I feel like I'm being used, and I would like to be at a place where I'm vastly appreciated, and let them know that that's why you're changing positions. And, you know, ask for more money. Ask for more money. I don't care how scared you are, ask for it, because believe me when I tell you, if you have good credentials and you've been working your ass off, you're working hard like that, I tell you right now that there will be companies that will be like, we're willing to pay you like what you deserve, you know. So you might not think it because, you know, you've been so down, I'm here taking advantage of at these places that you think that this new place, I gotta get rid of this garbage. That you think that this new place isn't gonna do what you need them to do, but they will. They will. So, okay, let's get the last messages and clear the energy. So, I'm hearing let the positive thoughts start to shine in. And the sun just started beaming on my head when I said that. Let those positive thoughts come into your head. Now it's time for you to, you know how the snow was just like up to here, up to our asses the other day, and now all of a sudden there's no snow. It's like that. Some days it will be snowy, but I promise you the sun will come on in and clear that shit up for you so fast, you're going to be surprised. And I just say, I know it feels daunting sometimes. Listen, this is a message, right? I know it feels daunting sometimes because you really do work hard and you really do try your hardest, your very best to, you know, be kind to people, to give back, to do all that. Some of you guys are going to be getting into humanitarian work. Either you're going to be, volunteering some places to like feed the homeless or something, or like do something like give away clothes. You're doing something like this, and whatever it is going to work out in your benefit, okay? You know what I'm saying to you? Like some of you guys are going to be getting into that, whether you know it or not. I feel like this is going to be a time where I just got to say this, and I'm going to leave you with this message. You are clearing up some like old, my bad. So what was I saying? I'm seeing a U-Haul truck, and I hear that you're clearing up some past karma here when it comes to love, because your spirit guides want you to meet the one, kind of like they want to lead you to your to the person you're supposed to be with. But first you have to get rid of this trauma that you carry. And I said, I keep hearing getting cheated on. Some of you guys either dated people that cheated on you, and this has been more than once. I feel like, okay, whoever you are, this is for a guy. Don't think all girls want to use you for money, even if it's like $20 here, $10 there, because that shit still hurts, right? When you're dating someone and they're just like constantly asking you for money, asking for this, asking for that, and you feel like you're being used financially or emotionally, or they're just like draining your emotional or financial, you know, they're draining you in whatever way they are, okay? Hey, JJ, how are you? Don't think that every woman's like this, because we're not. Not all women are like that. It's nice to have a man to offer to help. I love that, because I am like that. I give back, so like it would be nice to have a man do that too. But I would never be like, I'm getting in this relationship for my own benefit and stuff like that. You know, obviously I want a man who's gonna do what I do. Here, babe, you need $50, go to the store, you whatever, you know, or here, babe, you want me to, you know, here's a shirt, I bought you a shirt from the store. That's how I am. I'm very thoughtful. So I'm not, from here on out, I'm not dating somebody who's not thoughtful like me, because time and time again I got into relationships where I was the one giving and buying and paying for stuff, and I said, this time, you know, I ask my guys, don't bring me nobody like that, because I don't care how much I'm in love with them. I'm gonna stop talking to them because I have allowed one too many people to take advantage of me. And this time around, and it's not about being bitter. It's about being wiser. And so I love these little gray hairs that grow in my hair. It's not about, you know, me too. So thoughtful. Exactly. And we're not doing that no more. Draining our love bank, draining our bank account. And then later on being like, remember when I did all this stuff here? And they're like, you never did that for me. Like, shut up, stupid. The fuck is you talking about? I never did that for you. You know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up, you dick douche. Like, you don't do you never fucking remember all the shit I was doing for you, motherfucker? Like, what? No, bitch, you're not gonna act stupid with me. Don't act silly goosey. You're like dumbass over here and doesn't even fucking remember shit. Like, that's crazy to me. People that you do shit for and they're like, huh? You know, puppy, when they're trying to figure out what that noise is, that's what they look like. It's like, oh, all of a sudden you don't speak English, you know? It's like you fucking, your eyes get cross-eyed and shit. What? Huh? I did what there? I did that. Yeah, I know, like, you fucking acting like a real douche right now. We're not gonna be doing that. Yeah, I think microblading opens something cause tapping. Microblading opens something because tapping. What do you mean? No, what, the gray hairs you mean? No, I got gray hairs. I get gray hairs. That black seed oil, though, I'll tell you this right now, that black seed oil really does help with gray hairs. I've been drinking it every day, black seeds, and taking it. And people, they say if you don't want to, it's not that I don't want gray hairs, it's that I'd like to, like, not have it come in so fast, you know, because I'll dye my hair like 3 weeks later, my hair is fucking gray, see? Which I love the gray hairs, right? If it could grow real fast and just be all gray, fine, but it takes a while, so you gotta like go through a process, half gray, half black, and it's a lot to deal with. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, exactly, like you're fucking on the Scooby bus, fucking smoking that shit, motherfucker. Don't act stupid like you don't remember all the shit I did for you. And it's not even about that, because I don't care what I did for you. I would never take all that back, because guess what, everything I've done for others, that blessing comes right back to me. So whatever I've done for anybody, I already know the universe is blessing me continuously over and over again. Even when I'm not feeling blessed, I know I'm blessed, you know? Everything in time. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I never did anything for anybody, and I'm sure many of you feel like that. Yeah, the microblading, tapping on eyebrows, woke up our third eye. Yeah, that could be it. But no, my third eye's been fucking since I was like 19. I just didn't know it was open. I just was like ignoring it. But then I figured it out when I went through my big spiritual awakening when I was like 28, 29. When I had my daughter, I went through an awakening, a big one. Yeah. So, what was I gonna say? So yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. Like, that's why Spirit wants you to like heal all this shit, because you're not going to be alone forever, babe. Barbara, I'm hearing your name right there. You're not going to be alone forever. I'm just hearing that. Okay. John, I'm hearing specifically, Stony or Steven, Stony Brooks, Steven, I'm hearing your story is just beginning. It's not over. I don't want to see you. This is the bullshit that you tell yourself every day. Like, I'm good. I got my kids. I got my house. What do you think? You're going to be alone forever? No, honey, no. That's what sometimes I think too. I'm like, I'm going to be alone forever. But then I know I'm not. It's like, I'm like, damn it. Like, sometimes I'm like, I do kind of want to be alone forever. Like, not alone. That's not, no. Let me take that back. I do kind of want to have my space and not be in a relationship, because I feel like sometimes relationships, but here's the thing. That's the thing. I've never been truly in love with somebody to the point where I was so happy with them that I didn't, search for anything else. And that's how you know you're in love, when you're with someone that you don't need anything else. You're good. Like, you're good where you're at. But the person has to reciprocate that feeling, because if you're that way, you're feeling like, this is all I need. I love this person. I can hang out with them all day. It's fun, blah, blah, blah. And then you don't trust each other. No. They can't. A relationship cannot work out like that. You both have to feel that way about each other. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. So a relationship it's always going to have to be equal love, because if one person loves the other person more, it never works out. Those relationships where either you love them more or they love you more? You ever had somebody love you more than you love them? Oh my God, that shit is annoying. So it's got to be equal love, If they love you more than you love them, or you love them more than they love you, it is not going to work out. That's the worst relationship, because then one person has the upper hand, so-called, and it's like they're obsessed, the other one's not. My left tit just started hurting out of nowhere. I don't know, somebody right here, my left boobie. I don't know if something's going on with you right there, but I wouldn't be worried. It's just something here. Check that out. I don't know, pain in the left breast right there. Maybe you're sleeping on your side too much or something. Okay, but this is a message. This is a message. It's like we're not gonna let these situations determine the rest of our lives because we went through something with one person. Oh well, that person or those people, they were just not ready or capable to accept the love, to reciprocate the love that you were able to give. They just didn't know how to handle it. I'm grounding my feet right now. They didn't know how to handle it. And you're going to find someone who's going to be madly in love with you just like you are with them. You cannot give up hope on this. And I got to say, the Spirit saying, don't give up hope on this. This message ended up being a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. But it's a message. And I'm going to give that message because this is what Spirit's saying. They need to hear this flow. Like these people, they're not, we got to stop here. We have to stop seeing, we want to stop seeing you humans, our human version of ourselves, our higher selves want to stop seeing you. Sit there and tell yourself you don't deserve this and you don't deserve that. Stop it. We are honestly living vicariously through you. But when we see you unhappy and depressed like that, it really makes us upset and sad because we know that you deserve so much more. If you could just give yourself the pat on the back that you deserve and stop over criticizing yourself and judging yourself. We all do it. I've done it. You've done it. We all done did it. Please stop criticizing yourself. Stop it. Stop it because you're dumb. You don't understand how good you're doing. It's like maybe you don't see it because you're still like in the whole, I don't know. In the hole, I just said in the hole, maybe you're really financially not in the space that you feel like, sometimes you could feel, even as women, isn't it amazing how we're pressured to feel like we don't have the finances that we need in order to get into a relationship? Thank you for messages through Flow Spirit Guides. Yes, you know how you feel? Back then, a woman would get with a man and understand that was going to level her life up. Like she would have the man and he was going to, take care of her and stuff like that. Today, women are under pressure to have their finances in order before they get in a relationship. Because if not, the man's going to think you're a gold digger. And honey, this is where we live in. So I don't know about you, but I'm like that. Sometimes I'm like, I can't get in a relationship until I feel like financially I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere, and then I can meet the man who's like financially, because we think that people that we're going to look at, they're going to judge us for not having what they have. And then now they're looking at us like we're trying to steal their money. Like, bro, ain't nobody need your money. If I would have needed money, trust me, I got, I'm on Wiki Feet. I literally have people who are obsessed with my feet. I could charge $500 for a few pictures. I don't need to, but I don't do all that because trust me, we've all thought about it. Should I sell pictures of my feet? And then I was like, you know what? It might be just feet, but that's still my energy that they're picking up and they're sitting there jerking onto my toes. No, thank you. I don't need that because I will feel their entities. I'll feel their entities when they're jerking off. My titties will hurt. My nipple will hurt. Oh my God, you guys, I don't know what's going on with the left boob, but somebody needs to, I don't know if you need to pay attention to your left boob. Don't be scared. I'm not saying it's cancer, but it could be something where either your rib or something or my left titty. For some reason, right here on the side. I'm right there, I'm getting. So whatever that's going on, check that out. Because, all right, guys, let's clear the energy and ground. Let's clear it and ground. Spirit, thank you. Thank you for the messages. Love and light. Thank you. Lots of messages came in through. Let's clear the energy and ground. Check in the heart space, clear the aura. My heart is pounding 1,000,000 miles per hour. It's very incredible. Let's clear it and ground. The next 3 months of your life are going to change drastically. Do not worry. I promise you, Spirit saying, Jada, you are going to receive things that you weren't expecting. Just give it a moment. The next 3 months of your life are going to change drastically. I know it doesn't seem like it right now, but Spirit's trying to tell you, just be patient. It's coming, okay? I love you guys. In through the nose. My nose is very stuffy today for some reason. And I just took Mullein again. I did the Mullein leaf. Thank God that's opening up my whole lungs. The Mullein leaf is like really changing my breathing. I gotta tell you. And I'm not smoking as much as I was before. I'm only smoking a cigarette every like 3-4 hours, which is amazing to me because usually it was like every 30 minutes I would smoke a cigarette. But like it's like every 2-3 hours to the point where I'm going to just stop altogether. But I'm just going to say this one more thing. Your health is, it's getting, so again, guys, whoever you are, check your left breast. There's something with the left titty on the side. Right here, I'm telling you, right here on the side. So I don't know if you've been having pain there. It could be your ribs though, but it's like in the boob area. Maybe just go check it out, you know, whatever it is. Like I said, this is not a fear-based message. This is just like, this is what I'm hearing. And Spirit saying, just like tell them, you know, if they're having pain there, to go check it out. And not to be afraid, because there's nothing wrong with you, nothing's gonna happen, but just go check it out. Hey, Foreign Too Good, love you guys. All right, again, I'm getting that smell, guys. Again, the perfume just came through, like a big whiff of perfume. So there's a woman who is in the spirit world. She wants you to know she's here. I'm here. She's going very, very highly. She's like tiny and active. Okay, she's like telling me about perfume she loved. All right, so love and light to you guys. I'm gonna see you guys later. But just remember that in the next 3 months, things are drastically changing, and begin to start to envision and manifest the things that you want now. I'm here and try and let go of this whole karmic past. I've been talking to my students. Sunday is my class. I wanted to say Sunday tomorrow is my class at 6:30 p.m. If you do want to join it, please, you know, my Cash App is Angel Squad 111, just like that. Angel Squad 111. Angel Squad 111. If you want to join, send $10 donation if you want, and then write your phone number and say for class, so that I can put you on the group list for the classes. We do have a group chat on Telegram, and if you want to be a part of that, just send your number and then download Telegram, and I'll place you into the group chat, so every time there's class, you know to be in it, okay? Because we're going to be talking about manifestation and letting go of karma, and this Sunday's class is going to be all about, that's it. It's time to upgrade. Forget about all that bullshit we were thinking about, like the karma and, oh, I gotta clear this karma. No, we're done with that. We're done. Well, thank you so much, Spirit. We're done. Karma is a religious-based concept, and of course, it is something that is true, because in a sense, karma is just, you know, the circulation, you know, what goes around comes around, but we're not in that state no more. We've already done enough clearing, enough healing, and we're ready to ascend and move forward. And that's what this week's class, Sunday, is going to be about. So if you feel like you're on that joint where you're ready to move up, you're ready to go, like, you know, Angel Squad, you're ready to go up to the next level, you know, that's my Cash App. So if you guys want to join the class, it's $$ Angel Squad 111. If you're ready to move up to the next level, it's time to do that. Stop fucking thinking about all the negative shit. It's time, man. Let it go. I'm done. I don't look at myself. Anything I've done before in the past, there's no more, oh, I made this mistake. No. I learned a lot of shit, man. Yeah, it was tough. Some of the lessons were supremely tough, and I brought them upon myself, and I could almost say like I'm punishing myself sometimes because of the things I've done. But yo, I learned lessons. You learn lessons. Like, what are we going to do? We're going to punish ourselves forever, y'all? And you're going to punish your parents forever for being a bad mom, being a bad dad? This is the moment you're going to forgive your parents. Forgive your parents. Yo, forgiveness in yourself, forgiving yourself, letting go of guilt and shame. That's the original sin. You know, when Jesus is like, I came to clear your sins. He came to tell you, once you let go of guilt and shame and you forgive everyone, you're not going to have no problems. There's no sins. There's none of this bullshit. It's all, we punish ourselves. We are the God that looks down and goes, you will be in hell. And that's how your consciousness ends up there. So if you don't start to clear your conscience, let go of all the bullshit, the shame, the guilt, the hate, the mistakes, the anger. My mom's a bitch. She did this. Even if they were biggest crackhead sucking dick in your living room, I'm going to tell you right now, forgive them. Forgive them, because guess what? You are the, listen, I know it's hard to understand this, but you have done things that are also in past lives, in this lifetime, that you've also hurt people with too. If we don't start to look at people like, whatever, they fucking made a mistake, I don't care, I'm not even mad at them no more. And another thing, go outside in the sun today, because let me just tell you, I'm out here in the sun and it's hitting me, and it's like, I'm receiving the downloads, I'm receiving the clearing. It feels so freaking good, okay? Please forgive yourself, forgive others, forgive your mother, forgive your father, your cousins, your sisters, your aunts. You don't have to be friends or hug them or kiss them and say, you're my best friend, I love you. You don't have to do that. But forgiveness and moving forward, this sun, I'm telling you, go outside in the sun. This is like magical right now. I feel like I'm in a whole new world right now. I'm telling you. You don't have to be in love with someone to love them or to forgive them. You don't have to hug them and be best friends and hang out with them 24/7 in order to forgive them. It is time to let go of the guilt, the shame, the fear, the mistakes so-called that you made. Everything is a lesson preparing you for the next ascension. Everything you've experienced is preparing you for the next dimension. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Spirit's like rapping right now. Everything's preparing for a lesson. Everything, you know, there's another dimension. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Spirit's like rapping the fuck fucking shit out of this message because they want you to understand this is time for you to let go. Let it go. And whoever sent the donation on Cash App and said let it go, that was cute. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that, honey. I love you. Thank you guys for those of you who do comment, like, share, subscribe, donations, whatever you do. I just appreciate your love and your, you know, the affection that you show me. It's really sweet and kind. I feel like I have more friends on you know, that are strangers than I do in real life, which is, you know, oddly ironic, but I do. I feel very connected to you guys, and I see you and I read your comments and I'm all up in your business and all that shit, just like you are in mine. And I love you, and I will see you guys later, okay? Thank you, Mother, for the badges. I love you. Go Flo Biggie. I love you guys. So I will see you guys later. I'm going to try to get my daughter out into the sun because she's been kind of like in the bed, chilling, lazy. I'm going to try to get her outside for a little bit. And I love you guys. Yes, we are soul connected families. You got to understand. I always say to people, you're not here for no reason. That's why you see it says you were guided here on my TikTok. On that, I got 109,000 views on my TikTok video. That's never happened to me on my, like, it has. Actually, I'm lying because I have my other stuff, the Bad Girls Club stuff. Yeah, but I'm talking about for good things. On TikTok, 60,000 views, 80,000, 100. I'm like, what the fuck? TikTok is popping like that? Like, you know, if I could just do this for the rest of my life, just be online and give messages to people and, you know, do that. It's like to be able to just, you know, be a messenger and just keep giving messages, boom, 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 and then get paid for it, so I don't have to, you know, drive myself crazy all the time trying to figure out, like, I gotta hustle here, hustle there, hustle everywhere just to make money. And, you know, I can't do private readings no more because that shit's starting to drain me. Unless I have my own space and people come in for the reading, it's gonna be different. But online and Zoom, I can't. It's like doing readings from your home is not a good idea. Like if I have my own space to work out of, you know, it'd be different. But anyway, I love you guys. Love and light to you. Please keep yourself grounded. Go outside, get some air. It feels really nice to be outside, actually. And I'll see you guys later, okay? I love you. See you later. Bye. If you think this message will help somebody, share it. Love you.